Hi, Mom. Don't listen to the part where I talk about the Jews.
Well, mom doesn't listen to this.
Hi, Dad. I'm sorry I'm a disappointment.
There you go.
Welcome to Talking Fail, the podcast that never sleeps. With me, I have my guest hosts, Tyler,
I still think that we should have made this podcast Scratch and Sniff.
Will,
I'm your host, Will.
and Ethan.
Hello.
So this week we are examining our favorite shows. And I brought a show, and everyone else brought a show, and we're going to tell you why you should watch it. So
Yeah, I don't know anything about what we're doing, or we're just discussing our favorite shows, because I didn't really follow what we're doing.
well, that's what I'm getting to. My show is 13 Reasons Why, and it's mostly because I recently started watching it and continued binge watching it, so it's at least got interesting writing. And
It's good because you watched it.
yes, and the cast is okay. I mean, it's about high school, so it's kind of like a more dreary Freaks and Geeks, or more dark Freaks and Geeks. But yeah, one reason why you shouldn't watch it is it deals with themes of rape, and if you get triggered by that, then don't watch it.
Thankfully, it's like Breaking Bad, though. They went through a lot of effort to make sure they weren't teaching people how to
Make a crime business based on drugs.
make. Yes.
Yeah, that's too bad.
Oh, because I've tried following that recipe to the letter, and I could not
Just
get
hasn't.
anything.
I tried that recipe for explosives from Fight Club. Didn't work out either. But I guess they changed it at the last minute.
Yeah, my imaginary dude is kind of an idiot, so
Does he look like Brad Pitt?
no.
What's he? So Brad clipped. Jesus. So Brad Pitt started a Fight Club. What is your alternate or alter ego do?
Actually, I mean, he doesn't look like Brad Pitt, but he's basically Brad Pitt's character from 12 Monkeys. So
What does that look like?
it's
I haven't seen 12 Monkeys.
Oh, it's a great movie.
I
And
haven't
Han
finished
Solo
it.
dies.
It's one of Brad Pitt's most interesting roles. He plays a mental patient, and he acts the way I sound on the podcast most of the time.
What is that exactly?
Sometimes he's grounded and energetic, and then other times he's clearly not well.
I see.
When does Ethan sound somewhat grounded?
He has
So
his
what kind of problems does who's in the film? Bruce Willis?
Yeah, Bruce Willis is the main.
Yes.
What does he have to
Sorry.
deal with in the film?
There was a virus that got released and made the entire human population bald. Bruce Willis is the only human who started out that way, so he has to go back and try and save humanity.
Ethan is close. There was a catastrophe virus that got released, and so what's left of humanity has invented a time machine that can send Bruce Willis back in time, and to try and they figure out okay, this group called the 12 Monkeys
They stole
is
all the hair.
the ones who stole all the hair, and
That's
they
why they're
released
so
the
hairy.
virus that
Mm.
killed.
This sounds like a really
Ah.
interesting film.
It is, and
It's
Bruce Willis is in it, and Brad Pitt plays a crazy guy.
Oh,
by the title, it sounds like Ocean's 11, but with the cast of Planet of the Apes.
and
But with an all-female cast.
There's also a currently running on Sci-Fi Channel. There's a TV version. I think it's in its like third or fourth season. That's also really good, but it's not my pick. So I
Which
don't
is
want
a
to talk about
perfect segue to my pick for best show, 12 Monkeys. No.
12 Monkeys, isn't that the show that came after John and Kate Plus 8?
I don't. Never mind. I can't say
it. Slow
that.
clap, Ethan. Slow clap.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. No. It's on Animal Planet, so it's wait, that doesn't
Is it really on Animal Planet?
It's on TLC.
Oh.
I mean, I don't know. I've never seen any episode of it.
I mean, I don't own the DVDs.
A friend of mine asked, like, it's for a friend.
Totally. Oh, and my fail rating for my show is like 6 popcorns and I don't know, 4 claps.
Is that for
So
12
what is-
Monkeys?
I don't understand.
6 individual popcorns?
I don't understand your
Like
rating
six-
Well,
system.
so 6 popcorns, one for every theme that I noticed in the film, and 4 claps, because why not? 4 claps is better than 3. It's not as good as 5.
Wait, film?
This is confusing on so many levels.
You sent us a dossier about TV shows.
Yes.
Is it
Ethan, I think we should sidebar. I think he's being intentionally shifty. Like, I think that there's no
Dude,
correct answer.
It's this Russian misinformation.
Yeah, he's
I'm
doing
so
it
sick
again.
of it.
He's doing it again.
Oh my
I don't
gosh.
know. I know. Let's just
You know what?
indulge
I
him,
bet you
and we'll just get through this. It's the best way. Trust me. I've tried it. I've done this
sidebar.
every angle.
Hold
All
on.
right, Will, what's up?
Hang on.
I'm starting a Twitter account called
So,
Rogue Talking
I think
Fail
it would be
Hosts.
funny if we had a sidebar over their sidebar. What do you think?
I agree. I think we should keep this going for as long as possible. And then maybe we'll discuss about the grand
well,
scheme of things.
If you
kinda
have a
like how we
sidebar, that
started
just
out
it's not
talking about
it's
your
not a
favorite
sidebar,
show.
it's a parallel
Yeah.
bar.
And
It's not about that
now
at
we're
all.
talking
You
about
can't
12
have two
Monkeys
sidebars. It's
and
impossible.
sidebars.
Yes, and in a way, aren't we the 12 Monkeys? Anyways, back from the sidebar. 4 popcorns. Sorry, 4 claps, 6 popcorns. 4 claps.
Oh, good. I was about to be confused there for a minute. If you
Oh,
hadn't corrected
thank you.
yourself.
Are
Yeah,
those 4
hold on.
sig claps?
I've been meaning to talk to you, Archer, about your Rotten Tomato reviews. They're not very helpful.
That's okay.
Shouldn't the website be called Fresh Tomatoes? And you're like 80% fresh?
No, if it's it's called it's a fresh pick. It's Rotten Tomatoes because it tells you if it's a rotten movie or if it's not a rotten movie. It's just the inverse. It's half empty versus half full.
Well,
Because
Yeah.
Rotten Tomatoes is also a little more catchy than like primeproduce.com.
well, Arthur, do you have any more trivia about your show?
Do I have trivia about my show? No.
Or segues?
I could use a segue.
We can't talk
Wait,
about
Hey,
segues.
did you actually say
Maker
what your
of
show was?
Segway died?
Not again,
I'm doing
Will.
this.
So Oculus Touch came.
Jeez.
Will, I know it's funny, but
Oh, you know
I still feel bad about that. Like, once the podcast ended, I almost texted Archer, like, hey, I was actually really interested. Do you mind telling me what you were going to
Arthur,
say?
I was not interested.
that's okay.
No
I was a little
regrets.
I think we got more out of that than we could have if I had continued. But we'll never know, will we?
You said
No.
you were going to
So,
continue it next week.
That's true. I just don't really remember a lot of it at this point. is how I'm building suspense. I'm just kidding. I'll totally bring it up. But I did say the name of the show, Tyler. I'll repeat it. 13 Reasons Why. It's a Netflix original.
Yeah. Sorry, it's just been so long.
Yeah.
Since
That's almost as good as 12 Monkeys.
I haven't seen it, but I hear it's a sequel to this TV show 12 Monkeys. No, but I've heard that it's really good, and it's on my list to get to.
It's almost off of my list because I have the last episode playing in the background right now. I have to try to ignore it.
That sounds like it's really smart to do for your podcast.
I mean, I'm not listening to it. I have headphones on. Anyways, I don't have a segue, so Will?
My show is called This Is Us. And This Is Us is an American television series that was created by Dan Fogelman. And it's on NBC. And it has Milo Ventimiglia, he's in Heroes. That's the only thing I really know him from. He played Peter Petrelli.
He's Rocky Balboa's son.
Oh yeah, they have the same lip thing. It's funny.
That's probably why they cast him.
Yeah.
Wait, are they actually related in real life? Or
No.
wait, Rocky Balboa is not a real person.
No, he's not.
That might have been the
Silver.
giveaway.
That was a Wahlberg reference. If you'd like to get filled in on that, listen to episode 5. I think. Maybe it was 6. I don't know. Listen to both of them.
Listen to all of them.
They're all good.
Except 2.
Oh, we don't talk about 2.
It received a nomination for Best Television Series at the Golden Globes. And
Episode 2?
no, This Is Us. Sadly, we did not.
We received a nomination at the Golden
Sadly,
Globes?
we did not get a nomination for a Golden Globe Drama Award.
Yeah, the Golden Globes are bullshit anyways.
Well, the series follows the siblings, and their names are Kate, Kevin, and Randall, as their lives intertwine.
You know, I hear Kate and Kevin were originally part of a triplet pregnancy conceived in the bathroom with Froggies, a bar, during Super Bowl 14.
XIV. Yeah, but they were born 6 weeks apart. 6 weeks early on August 31st. I'm not sure why the date is important. I just remember it.
All I know is that their biological brother was stillborn, and their parents, Jack and Rebecca, intent on bringing home 3 babies, decide to adopt another newborn.
Randall?
Randall, a black boy.
Child
Black
was born the same day, though.
Was he brought to the same hospital after his biological father abandoned him at a fire station 6?
Yes, he was.
Episodes weave through the stories of the past, present, of the characters. Well, most
Tyler,
scenes
do you watch the
taking
show
place-
too?
I have also read the Wikipedia article for this show.
You know, I
Whoa, what? Whoa,
This-
I'm not reading the Wikipedia article.
the show is
I didn't know you could read.
the show's cool because I hear it has a lot of flashback scenes that take place in Pittsburgh.
I thought you were actually going to start talking about something that you know.
Oh, I do. Oh man.
So okay, so is this like a comedy or just a drama?
No,
like
it's-
how?
it's
What
a
is?
drama.
What is? Okay. Cool.
What is like? I know we read through the plot, but I didn't pay attention to what we were actually reading. Is it? It's just okay. So there's a pregnancy. They were born early. They had a brother who was a stillborn. And what's the premise? Like,
Oh, I don't know. I haven't seen it.
that's perfect.
My show, I thought a lot about it over the past 8 minutes since I found out that this is the topic. But I went ahead and Animals on HBO. I just started watching it, so I don't have a lot to throw in other than it's the first season was kind of a like self-funded, self-animated thing by two guys. So its style is very its animation is very South Parky, but the style is pretty unique. And side note, they actually now make the show out of Starburns Industries, which is the same production company that does
Whoa.
Rick and Morty. It's Dan Harmon's production company. What's unique about it is it's actually very, like, it's until maybe very recently, it's very unknown.
Yeah, I've never heard of it.
Like, it's one of these shows that HBO where somebody recognizes, like, okay, this is going to get a cult following, but it hasn't yet. I'm pulling up a list right now, but what's really unique about it is the guest voices they have. There's huge names, and there's never a shortage of new people for every episode. The format is also pretty interesting because the two guys who started it, every episode they play different characters. Like each episode is about different animals, and they'll play characters of their own name. So like every episode is one of them playing Phil and one of them playing Mike, but they're not the same characters, and it's a very improv-esque format. That incorporates, of course, human and modern life, but then incorporates it into the world of animals. Like the first episode, for example, is these two guys going to a party, and one of them's super uncomfortable, and they're at the party, and of course they're a bunch of rats. So everybody's like hooking up and going up to the bathroom to make babies. So, like that's the whole premise of the show. Like, dude, it's okay if you've never made babies before. Like, and it plays on the lifespan of these animals. So over the course of one party, this dude bangs this other mouse, has a baby, and then raises the child, like through infancy, toddler, teenager, and then young adulthood, all over the course of just a single party. So like the end of the episode is the friend who had never made babies finally meeting this chick, and they totally hit it off, and it's like, do you wanna go in the bathroom and make babies? And it's the grown-up daughter of his friend who had made babies 20 minutes ago, and it just follows along the same structure of the animals thing. And what propels the transitions between different parts of like the A story and the B story is during this whole thing, there's this subplot of the show about humans. Like, for instance, the first season is it's about a mayor, the New York mayor, who's like super corrupt, and there's an undercover cop who's playing one of his henchmen. So it's kind of like, if you're familiar with American Dad, the whole like sub story of Roger's like gold diamond studded turd that makes people go crazy, and like every 8 months they do a little bit about it. But there's this human plot line that's going on through the episode that each segment of it transitions to like another animal, like and that's the only continuity throughout the whole season is this human plot line that is like the highway to all these little stories about animals. So not a good pitch, but it's if you I think if you like Rick and Morty, if you like things that just feel more improvisational and essentially authentic, because it's all about people who know each other having conversation. It's like Rick and Morty or Archer or something like that. It's definitely definitely worth checking out. Eric Andre, Aziz Ansari, Nick Kroll, Adam Scott, Ben Schwartz, Zach Woods,
Usher.
Kumail Nanjiani, Danny McBride, and many others. Usher, A$AP Rocky,
Dimitri Martin.
Whoa.
He's a funny dude.
I think I saw John Lovitz in
Except
there
on
too.
his
Yeah.
TV show.
Yeah, I'm skipping over a lot, but like, it's kind of this Amir Blumenfeld from College
Whoa.
Humor, Jake Hurwitz. So it's kind of this weird thing in that it's this show that, like, it's the first season. It was started by just two guys who animated it themselves, and then somebody saw it, was like, this is awesome, and somehow through their connections, like, the idea of it, they like they're like all these amazing names are just like, yeah, I'll do a thing in it. So
Pauly Shore.
which is, I mean, that's one of the best parts about it, I think, is that because it's also this kind of improv thing, each character or each of these guest stars is kind of playing themselves as an animal. So frankly, like, being a fan of any of these guest stars is reason enough to watch it. But it just the behind the scenes of it is just interesting, because it wasn't like established and then they got all these people. And the last thing I'll say about it is one of my favorite, like, some of my favorite jokes are just the random how animals refer to things that they don't understand. Like,
It sounds like it's that kind of is humor similar to Family Guy when they do some of the funniest stuff in Family Guy for me. It's stupid, but it's when they have Brian the dog just be a dog randomly, like he can walk around and talk, and he drives a
Yeah.
Prius. But then, like, oh, is that a ball? Is that a ball? Where's I want the ball? Like, just having him do that kind of stuff is.
Don't bring out the
but him having dog impulses as a person. Yes, I would very much like the ball, please. Yes, please give me the. Yeah, so I mean, I guess it is kind of like that, but because it has a much greater improv feel, it feels more as if you're, like, listening to a real conversation. Like Rick and Morty is just Justin Roiland having.
We
Like,
we should clarify. Justin Roiland only writes some of Rick and Morty, and his writing on his own is not nearly as good as Rick and Morty. But also,
No, I'm saying his voice acting.
Yes.
He does Morty and
So,
Rick. That's
what's
what
funny
I
is
was talking about.
Justin Roiland actually plays a character on HBO's Animals in episode 3 of season 1.
Dun dun dun.
That's right.
He plays H&M. I don't know who that is,
Wait,
but
you said
maybe
what?
you do.
See, they're only on season 2.
Yeah. Well, also Nathan Fielder, I don't know how to pronounce his name, is in it. He's DJ Labrat.
Isn't that the Nathan For You guy?
Yes, he is.
Captain of Firefly.
Tyler,
Can I
your
talk
turn.
about my book? I mean, movie. I mean, whatever it is we're talking
As
about.
long as you have 6 reasons why my parents should watch
Six?
it.
What's Ethan's rating?
Your parents? No.
Ethan, what's your
Oh, yeah,
rating
Ethan.
for your show?
Oh yeah. What's your Wait, Will? Did you do your rating?
No, I can't rate it because I've never seen it.
Oh, well, you should rate it anyway.
Yeah, we need a fail rating.
I'd give it like 80% herpes.
All right,
That's
Ethan, what's
high
your
praise. Ethan?
That's high praise.
Texas opinion of animal cruelty.
All right, that's there's just some solid
Rating.
numbers.
They are indeed. Now, Tyler, that brings us to you.
All right, my selection is for television series is The Expanse.
What is The Expanse about?
Oh, I saw that on the
Expanse.
list of TV shows when I was looking for a TV show I haven't seen.
Well, I'm glad you didn't take it before I could actually talk about it because I really am a big fan of it. Basically, like the elevator pitch for it for me is it's Game of Thrones but in space, and so it's based on a series of novels.
How do they
like
ride
Game of Thrones.
horses?
Well, they
Is space incest the same as regular
there
incest?
there's no
No,
space
it's
incest.
space is like international waters.
You
It
know,
doesn't
how do
count.
they praise the god of fire if fire can't exist in space?
Have you ever seen The Sun? So, The Expanse. It's
So there's no fire
There
god.
is-
There is a sun god.
The fire
It's-
god trumps sun god. Sun god trumps fire god in my...
Trumps aren't in space
God.
either.
Let's
Wait,
try to
wait,
reduce
no, that's
our
what-
use of that word.
space.
Fire.
Sun?
No. Trump.
Well, you're the one who keeps saying it.
Oh.
Okay, so my
Okay.
TV show.
Mr.
Um,
Donald.
So my TV show it takes place about 200 years in the future, where humanity has colonized Mars and then moved on to the asteroid belt for mining. And so basically, basically humans have explored. We've mastered technology and we've gone up into space and colonized new worlds, but we also brought with us all the same problems that we have currently. So the people on Earth,
Jews.
the people on Earth hate the people who are on Mars, and Mars hates Earth, and the people who live in the asteroid belt, who are known as the Belters, are kind of stuck in the middle, where nobody likes the Belters. The Mars and Earth hate each other, and then they both hate the Belters. And
Freddie Mercury could be in the Belters.
This is oddly close to American geography.
Well, it's a good show.
Currently, I'm a belter.
Write what you know.
So
So are the really old people like at the top of the belt in the Belters, and they're like way too high up, and then all the gangsters are like way too low?
yes, that's exactly how it works. Except
Okay.
not at all. So basically, you've got the tension between the three sides, and you've got a crew that makes up. I think there's one Earther, one guy from Mars. There's people from the Belt who are on this ship, and they're kind of stuck in the middle of this like Cold War situation where Earth and Mars have their guns pointed at each other and distrust each other, but then there's a third. In the show, it hasn't really been revealed exactly what it is, but it's some kind of alien organism that has come from outside of the Milky Way galaxy that is kind of it's threatening to destabilize this weird balance that Earth and Mars have.
Trump.
And so it's really good. It's on the Sci-Fi Channel, which like the quality on it, like the special effects are really good, especially because for a Sci-Fi Channel show. Like I've seen a lot of Sci-Fi Channel shows, and they're really cheap looking, except for The Expanse for some reason. Somebody was smart and gave them a budget.
Adam Savage has been doing a lot with them.
Like
Actually.
I think I've seen some like behind the scenes videos where he's going on set and stuff.
Yeah, he's been on set. He's done stuff with Tested, and I believe he actually has a guest appearance in an upcoming episode.
That'd be interesting. There's a lot of people who are like, they have a lot of like guest stars for an episode or two, where there are a lot of the I know that guy, but I just don't know his name kind of guy people. So you see a lot of those guys. Um, it's in its second season now. I think the second season is still going. You can watch season 1 on Amazon if you have Amazon Prime. And it's really good. It's one of 2 shows that I've stopped paying for cable, and I am paying. This is one of 2 shows that I'm paying for. That I bought the season so I could keep up to date with it.
Whoa.
You know, it's really good.
Well, that's
And
pretty
it's
cool.
also it's based on books, so I count it as reading.
Well, that's one way to do it. uh, how many seasons does the show have?
Right now, it's in its second season. That's still airing, I believe, and because I don't think it's hit its finale yet. And I know they have a third season that's been greenlit.
I'm trying to find confirmation, but the information that's out is pointing to like between 3 to 5 or even up to $7 million per episode.
Whoa.
For The Expanse. Like in terms of like they've invested close to as much as Game of Thrones.
And I think and you can really see it. Like they do a lot of space stuff. They're very realistic in the science. Of like where gravity is. Sometimes the ship's artificial gravity works, and then there's certain times where when they're doing like really intense maneuvers, and they have to get like some kind of injection that helps their bodies cope with the intense gravity that they're feeling because they're being thrown around. They do like the if you're a belter, like if you're born in space, your body is not used to Earth's gravity, and so like I think it was like the first or second episode they have a belter that Earth has captured. And they're not really torturing him, but they basically just stick him, like he's like his body can't survive the gravity. They basically just put like 2 sticks on the wall and have him kind of hang by his armpits, and like it's excruciating pain for him just because he's not used to Earth's gravity, and that's like that's all we have to do to torture him.
So they're physically so much weaker.
It's just your body is not used to Earth's gravity. If you're born in space, your body is not.
But does it by not used to it, doesn't that mean that your muscles are much weaker because you don't have to exert?
Yes.
As based on the little bit of science that I know.
So at that point, aren't they like almost 2 different species, like Klingons versus?
They're just
humans
humans. They're
there's
humans that are not used to Earth's gravity. In the current season, a group of Martians, humans who live on Mars, visit Earth, and they're not used to the intense sunlight of Earth's sun. That Earth has, so they all have to wear like goggles so they can see. They're not used to. I mean, the gravity is better than on the belt, but they still have to kind of find their footing, like kind of find their sea legs, kind of a thing. They do a really good job with the science. Everything looks really cool. It's a really interesting story, and
So that's The Expanse.
The Expanse on Sci-Fi.
I've heard very good things about it, but now like I'll have to.
Yeah, if you're not watching The Expanse, then you're wrong.
I agree. And it's got 85% on Rotten Tomatoes, so there's
Well,
that.
if not watching
I
The
mean,
Expanse is
my
wrong,
only-
then I don't want to be right.
Okay. I would say you might want to binge through the first season just because it's a little slow and they do a lot of world building, but it definitely gets good.
So, have you read the books?
I have not, but I actually just downloaded the audiobooks today, so I can possibly read them if I get around to
Cool.
them. There's a new Star Wars book that came out today also. So
I
I'm kind
really
of
hope the
prioritizing that.
audiobook isn't narrated by Stephen King.
And if you're wondering why we're laughing right now, listen to episode 6.
My contribution so far
Link in
is
the
just
description.
90% references to older podcasts.
Well,
And if you don't understand the references, why are you starting on this episode?
because someone told them and they don't want to catch up.
That's true.
Who knows? This could.
Well, hello to the family of anyone who's hosting this.
I wish I had a family.
Thank you for supporting our art.
Do we want to check in on our Talking Fail followers, Twitter followers?
Sure, but I don't think that's plural.
Oh, maybe that was my bit. It's still
Maybe.
Alex Ash.
We'll never know. Alex Ash, what's he been up to? Has his follower account changed?
He is
Will,
currently at 390,000 followers. I can't see the
Why?
exact number. Just
So
390,000.
Oh, that's good though. His ratio is positive. He's only following 330,000. That's good. He's a net positive.
So
of,
here's a weird thing about Alex Ash. 22 hours ago, he posted a tweet, and what it said was, "Check out my previous few tweets. Let me know what you think."
He did a couple of those.
You can't.
You can't. Yeah.
It's,
I mean,
check out my
like his
previous tweet.
one of his previous
then
tweets
follow me on
is
Instagram.
him like, and he's like fist bumping The Rock.
I mean, he works really hard for a musician who still doesn't make any money as a musician.
We
You
don't
don't
know
know
that. We haven't seen his tax returns.
Yes.
You have to have income to send in tax returns.
Okay, hang on.
And you have
He's
to
got one.
believe in yourself before anyone else can.
You just have to believe in yourself and follow 330,000 people, and then anything's possible.
On April 6th, he has a tweet that's in all caps. All people
he
interested
titles
in me.
his selfie.
He gives his he. It's in all caps. It says, "All people interested, email me." He gives his email address, which I'm not going to say. I'm not going to give him any more airtime. And then, only serious inquiries, please.
3
Like,
podcasts,
what?
and that's it.
Like, humorous podcasts can't reach out to try and email him. Like, what's
See,
his
he's
problem?
up to our
Can you
antics
ask-
already. He knows.
Yeah.
Can you email him and ask who his photographer is and see if they'd be willing to play guitar for us?
I think it's just selfies.
No, there's a lot of
Parrot Sunday.
There's a lot
That's
of
not a selfie.
There's a lot of portraits that he's either setting up on a tripod with his phone, which wouldn't be super. I mean, I'd buy that.
I have noticed in this last week a big change in his posts where he's doing a lot of requests for to record people's music. I think maybe his whatever band that he's in isn't really working out. He's trying to go solo or something. He just really needs the money.
The band isn't working out, as in he couldn't get anybody to join the band, so now he's going solo.
I don't know.
I think I'm going to do that with the podcast. I'm going to go solo.
Well,
Anybody
good
want to
luck to you.
record us?
Just keep up the grind. With your music or your side job to get you by.
I think the
I'm just
highlight
gonna live
videos
by
are probably
Alex
pretty
quotes.
You know, if
You know?
he's really strapped for cash, we could probably see if he'll sell that
podcast is
pineapple hat.
sponsored by Alex. You need music? Alex.
Improv, no pick. Tell me what you think.
good. I listened to it. It's not terrible, but it's also not good. So
Well, it's improv. And he doesn't even have a pick, so that's pretty impressive.
I don't know if that's impressive. I mean, I don't know
can
how
you play
impressive
drums
it
without
is.
drumsticks?
Yes, you can. Bongos,
It's
man.
harder.
I want to see Alex Ash play guitar with drumsticks.
Well,
Ooh.
I'd pay to watch that. Hey,
Okay.
I hear he wants to record new
let's
music,
pay him.
so send him an email.
He wants people to pay him to record music.
Send him an email. Tell him we can't pay him, but it's a great opportunity for exposure.
It's an opportunity.
This week we have a question from Simon. And Simon says, who is your best friend? This is a group question, by the way.
Damn it, Simon! You can't spring this on us. I have to just like sit down and think. I have to put down a list and think who's my best friend.
Hey, he didn't say Simon Says tell me who your best friend is, so we don't have to answer this.
I think if we do answer it, we lose.
Damn.
Okay,
Yes,
Simon
that's my
says
point.
red light.
You can't
Ethan,
change
you can't
Simon's
talk
questions.
until I say green light.
Until Simon says green light. Okay.
Simon says green light. Okay, podcast can continue.
Oh man, that was rough.
It's good to be back.
My best friend is Simon.
How's
Oh,
he
that's
doing?
sweet. My best friend's Alex. Ash.
My best friend is just a carpenter who happened to have some ideas about how the world should work.
Where did he live?
Damascus or some I don't know.
When did he live?
The Gaza Strip,
Gaza
I think.
Strip. Little country called Israel.
Oh.
Nation, little sovereign nation.
Yeah, Jesus lived in Israel, founded in 1946.
Hey, that wasn't their fault.
What?
Specifically for the Jews who killed Jesus.
I'm just talking about my friend Larry, okay? He's down the street. He's a carpenter.
You're friends with the Apostle Larry?
What?
What? I thought you were talking about Jesus.
No,
No. He got
arrested.
sent back.
Sent
work.
home. Sent home from school.
Wow, sent home. Man, I can't
Permanently.
believe I haven't heard anybody say that out here. I guess I haven't heard any clever racists.
They're all
They got
pretty
sent
standard
home.
races.
That's really good. Tyler, you should consider a more right-leaning perspective. You'd be great at
Better
it.
watch out. Jesus gonna have a second coming.
Yeah. Get out of Texas, our state that we took from you, and go back to Mexico.
Hey, we paid for it.
Which,
We couldn't have taken it from the Mexicans and the Native Americans. Come on. Let me tell you ask you guys. It's a secret. Do you guys want another listener question? Well, here's another listener question from Oscar, and he asks, what's your biggest fear?
that I'm
Another listener question.
Okay, this question comes from Freddie, and he asks, what is your ultimate goal in life?
It was to have a quality podcast with 3 friends, but that's just still not coming to fruition.
Oh, you're doing a podcast?
Yeah, it's called Talking Tyler. I'm the only person on it.
He hasn't
Yeah.
found the 3 friends yet.
Yeah,
we're
exactly.
villains right now.
So
So we're doing pretty
so
well.
genetic brother Will,
Hey,
what's your answer?
My goal right now, I kind of want to execute a successful serial killer string of killings where I think I'm going to do 24 killings in 2 years, so one each month.
Wait, are you killing serial killers? In 24
No,
hours?
it's not serial killers.
Are
I'm
you-
the serial
Well,
killer.
it's not
Ethan.
it's not as fun as it sounds.
I just want to see if I can do it, Tyler. It's for me. Like, this is just something I have to do for me. So I'd say from the years of 2018 to 2019, don't be a hooker. and don't go out at night.
Don't be alone.
Don't worry, I passed my prime a while
Yeah,
ago.
we know.
Once you hit
Yeah, we know.
16, you're out of there.
Or you might end up in a bag at the bottom of the ocean, split up into several small and easy to disperse pieces.
So Arthur, tell us about your life goals.
My life goals for the what was the time range?
Just your life. I'm the one who put a time range on with my serial killings.
Oh, okay. Goals for my life: get through the podcast, explore Hyrule, maybe get divorced. I don't know. Maybe get a new laptop. Yeah, those
Okay.
are the 4.
Sounds like a solid plan.
Yeah, things are going great.
And that does it for listener questions.
So the game is called Alphabet. It's between 2 people, so we'll partner up. And
Not it.
It requires you to exchange. It requires you to exchange dialogue, in which the first word you speak must begin with the next letter of the alphabet. So we'll just go through the alphabet. You know your ABCs, I assume. If not, we'll have a link in the description. But here's an example. So the first snippet of dialogue would be, "Are you coming to dinner? Are you coming to dinner?"
Buttholes.
You got it. Survey says buttholes. No, it should propel the action in the given scene, is how they basically say, make it work with the story, like,
So I can't
Yeah.
just say buttholes over and
I
over again?
guess. If it serves, if the thing right before that is like, and what are you gonna do? Never mind, I can't.
If it gets us closer to the climax of
No,
the
Archie.
alphabet, then yes.
No, Arthur, that works. And what are you gonna do, buttholes?
Oh, you're right. You're right. So,
Can't you do something else?
Anything else?
No, it can only be buttholes. That's
No,
the only one
you
for
have
B.
to. You have to. The next thing has to start with a D.
Isn't this a Whose Line It Anyway game or
Yeah,
something?
it's not one of the good ones, though.
No, our conversation is who's.
Hey, let's play the best Whose Line Is It Anyway game, the rap game, where we make up raps on the spot.
My favorite is abuse the producer,
Archer started the game.
but the game sucks.
Chances are we're not finishing this game.
Did we start?
And we started the game. We found the loop. We looped it on the
What?
first try. That's
Wait, what's the-
impressive. Well, so there's 4 of us, and we each have to come
But
up with a
didn't
new
we-
thing. Oh, you're right. I totally.
Yeah,
I
you
can't use
screwed
A
up
again.
your own
Archer,
game.
you screwed it up.
Oh,
Yeah.
D was the next letter. That was.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Django.
We're just
said
starting with
that-
No, yeah, we don't have to do the letters
Oh.
in order. We just start
It's-
doing
It was actually.
restart. Archer.
All
go
right,
with
all
A.
right. I'll
Yeah,
go
don't
with A.
start.
No, I don't want to start with A again. I already
It
used.
doesn't have to be a minimum of like 3 or 5 words.
I can start, if that's easier, Arthur.
Yes.
Arthur just came up with this really cool game. You guys should try it.
But maybe it would work better with more words.
Couldn't you instead yes and versus saying but to
don't
everything?
devolve this into just like a potty game.
Every time we try and play this game, it derails.
For reals.
Guys, this is very disappointing.
Yeah.
How
don't know
how
how
are
you win some
we?
of this
How
one.
does this game start again?
It's as disappointing as Ethan's parents are disappointed in him.
Are you trying to think of a sentence, or are you trying to figure out what letter's next?
Yes.
I'm actually
Me too.
laying an image of the alphabet.
Confession, I just pulled up the alphabet on Google Images so that I know which one was.
It's
You
J,
have J, Arthur.
and I'm still coming up with something.
I highly recommend it because it allows you to focus on what you're going to say instead of trying to think of the next word and then...
That way you don't have to sit there and go A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J,
It's not
J.
about
Okay.
not knowing the alphabet. It's about keeping track.
Anyways, boy, can you believe that we don't ever fail
He's playing the whole game by
giving
himself.
him ideas. Just kill lots more.
What's your N word, Will?
Nibians,
Noob.
Nubians,
Deviants.
noobs,
Nibians.
noobs.
All right, he's made it through,
Or
and
please-
that's very...
Or
Ooh, he tripped up a little bit on
queers,
cue. Hopefully, he can make it up in the
Rastafarians.
final stretch.
He's just listing groups of people. This isn't the
Short
alphabet gang.
people.
This is profiling.
He's listing
Tall
short
people.
and tall.
Do a U-turn at the Virgin.
No, you
Will.
used A.
It starts with an X. Dang it. Xylophone.
Xenophobe. Oh my gosh.
Xenophobe.
Just
You
words.
xenophobe.
You're playing words with myself and having trouble. Although I think it's time for the next segment, Tyler. Listener concerns. Whoever has that list.
Yes, I have the list of listener concerns, and it is the entire show. The entire show.
That's reasonable.
Okay.
I think there is another segment, and it's called wrapping up the show. So let's wrap this thing up.
Talking Fail is produced by Archer Percuson and Tyler Cardwell. This episode was edited by Tyler Cardwell. Music for Talking Fail is provided by Archer Percuson. Special thank you to everyone who sent us listener questions. You can contact us on Twitter at TalkingFail or at talking.fail.
So long. Farewell.
Auf Wiedersehen, goodbye. Adieu.
And
To
you,
you and you and you.
and you.
Dun 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 dun. Oh Roy, he's killing Jews now. Oh Roy. The sun has gone to bed, and so must I. So long. Na, na. Something apple pie.
I hope you were all still recording because that's totally the tag at the end of the music.
I don't mean to brag, but my parents were both music majors. I'm not a music major, but I am a major disappointment.